Yo guys, Features Gaming here, welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we are back on Roblox playing Stepford County Railway, or SCR, because as you can tell by the title and as you probably already know, this game is now fixed. Well, according from what I've heard from some people, and I can confirm I did play this yesterday as I'm recording this video, because that is when it was fixed and or supposedly fixed, and I didn't encounter any bugs. So from what I know, it has been fixed. So we are going to go ahead and do a driving journey today because it has been fixed. And well, just to notify you, or just to notify those that don't already know, but the game is now fixed. So we are going to go ahead and do a, I don't really know. Shall we just do a 66 or a 68? I mean, I think we might just do a 68. And we will do the, what shall we do? Let's do, none of these, because these are quite long. Let me think. Let's do Benton to Leighton West, because I don't think I've ever really done one of the, this journey. So I think we might do that. So we're going to spawn at Coxley Pass siding thing, so we can go and start at, the thing. I actually need to make sure to turn my sound on. Actually, that would be a good idea. And we'll also make sure that I drop my graphics down as well, so we can have a smooth journey. I know it probably doesn't look good with the graphics like this, but it's really smooth for me, which is good. I mean, it's not really too laggy, on this setting, so I might keep it on this. But if it starts, getting a little bit laggy, then I can always change it, I guess. So let's go ahead and speed up to 100. Honestly, look at this. Finally, finally not being, or finally being fixed. I was trying to think of the right word. Well, we haven't even got to our first stop yet, but, as I said, from what I saw yesterday when I was testing this, it has been fixed. So we are now approaching into Benton. So we're going to be calling at, if I can remember what the right button is to show the schedule, that one. We're going to be stopping at Benton Bridge, Hampton Hargate, Upper Staplow, Water Newton, Rocket Parade, Leighton Stepford Road, Leighton City, and then finally Leighton West. So we'll start dropping it down a bit more because it is 30 coming into Benton. Oh, there's a waterline train there. 7:30. I always forget that train, mate, for some reason. I don't know why. But let's go ahead and get ready to stop in the correct car marker. Obviously, we're going to be going to the 5 coach marker. And yeah, people always think that with the 68, you need to stop at the 3 car marker because it has 3 coaches. It's just the 2 locomotives that you have on either side. I've actually had it confirmed by supervisors that you do need to stop at the 5 car marker because, your train is 5 coaches long. It's not just the carriages you hold. So yeah, that is why you actually stop at the 5 car marker, because it's the space of your train. It's not how many carriages you have that determines where you'll stop. It's the length of the train. So yeah, that's why. So if it says that you do have 3 carriage cars, but you have 2 either side, then you would stop at the 5 car marker. It's similar to the HST on Express. There's one that's like 7 coaches long, I think. It's like got 5 passenger cars and then 2 locomotives. But there's actually specially specially designed car markers for that specific train. So yeah, only with the 68. Just bear in mind you do actually stop at the 5 car marker stopping board thing. So let's go ahead and speed up, we have done, to 45 before we go on this bridge over to Benton Bridge, which sounds right saying. So let's go ahead and speed up once again to 60. I don't know why the speed limit is 60 going over here, but it is. We'll also go ahead and open the chat as well, because why not? It's always nice to, read the chat as we're driving. Just something, quite nice to, well, sometimes, can not be, but, it is always nice just to, like, read stuff while you are, driving. But let's go ahead and start slowing down a bit. and get ready to stop. So start slowing it down a bit more now. So we travel to the S car marker here at Benson Bridge, and we will get ready to stop. So there we go. And let's go ahead and open the doors. But honestly, driving in SCR, or the driving mechanics in SCR, are probably the most, or is probably the most easiest train driving game there is on Roblox. I would say like the other ones are a little bit tricky because some of the ones have like combined throttle and brakes or separate, things like that. And for a average gamer, I think that's why SCR probably passes that, you know, that area, is in terms of like how it's easier to drive in SCR than any of the other train games. But things like, you know, WCR, British Railway, all of those, you know, you actually have to like alter the brake and you know, to where you're going to stop. It's not like SCR where the throttle controls your speed, you know. On those games, you know, the throttle does indicate how much you're accelerating and decelerating by. So yeah, I'd say probably WCR is the next easiest, and then British Railways is third. I'm not too sure on the other Roblox games or like other train games, because these are the main three that I play, you know, SCR, WCR and British Railway. So all, you know, I've been saying it in like a few other games or like a few other streams, you know, brake earlier when you're on WCR and British Railways, you know, brake early, you can always alter it differently. With SCR, you know, you pretty much know, to be honest, just slow down to 5, you know, when you're pretty much near the, you know, where you're supposed to stop, and then just knock it off when you're at the car marker, and, you know, you've stopped and you're all good, basically. But yeah, on WCR and British Railways, it is a little bit more tricky. But now that we have loaded at Hampton Hargate, we can now start going to Upper Staplow. So we should be there in about a minute and a half. So we will get over there, and then after that, we're pretty much halfway through our route or something, I think. So that is pretty good. We can actually now speed up to 100 now. So let's go ahead and do that. I don't know why they always have like a train in that siding that doesn't really, you know, do anything. I suppose while we are driving as well, we can get a basic thumbnail as well. There we go. Oh, we can probably have like a thumbnail like we had before. There we go. That was pretty cool. And we can now get in the thing. But yeah, now that we've got over halfway of the map, you can see how it's like very smooth when I look over here. And then I turn back, and then, you know, we're running. What are we getting? So we're getting about 61. We look back and we get like 30. It almost halves the frame rate. Oh, I need to be slowing down. 65. Come on, start slowing it down. There we go. And yeah, Upper Staplow is literally around the corner. I don't know why we would need this massive train to stop there, to be honest, but I guess that's what's happening, because this is, I think, like Upper Staplow is like the least served station in SCR. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I don't know why there would be a big population here that would be taking the train. I mean, you can just see from the visuals as well. It's not a very big village, is it? It's literally just a few houses, and that's basically it, to be honest. I mean, in real life, you know, probably would be a pretty big village, but you never know. But then you look at the waterline line, or the water line down there, and it said waterline line. Actually, that is actually what it's called. The waterline line thing, whatever, is obviously down there, and you can see that that's built up. But then you look over here again, and then it's just farmlands basically. You know, field, and then you got the old Upper Staplow over there that is now not used, and you can see the start of like the Waterline town as well there. Not the Waterline, the Water Newton, sorry, town there, you can see, or as you can see. But we can now go 100 mile an hour, or speed. I don't know if it is mile an hour or kilometers an hour. I don't really know. I just see a number, so I just stick to it. And yeah, we'll get ready to start slowing down, because I think we have a 65 coming up. Yeah, 65. And then I think we have a 60 coming up soon as well. But I can't fully remember where that is. Or maybe we don't actually. Maybe it is literally stop here. Um, oh, okay, right. Oh, honestly, I was looking at the thing and I was like thinking, wait, how are we going into the tracks with another train here? I completely forgot that they still need to fix the bug of some of the carriages like being left behind. I literally forgot about that. I was literally just going to be like, how is this happening? I mean, we still went through it, you know, it shouldn't be happening anyway, but it's just funny to see. Right, well, we are loading up here now, and then hopefully soon we'll be allowed to go off to Rocket Parade, which, yeah, we are getting through this this journey pretty quickly, to be honest. The door's closing, there we go. We'll now start speeding up to 65. That's 90 there, so actually might see if we can get to 90. We've got some double ambers ahead, so we might be encountering some traffic. I mean, I did see the coaches of, you know, the coaches being left behind of a 357. So, yeah, we might be encountering some traffic, but it's now turned to green now. So hopefully we should have a clear line for a little while longer, hopefully. I mean, that could all change at Rocket Parade, but obviously we are stopping there. And I'm pretty sure if there was a train that was stopped at Rocket Parade, then we would be, well, we would be seeing some, you know, other, you know, signal colors by now. So at least we, you know, we can have a bit of time to break off at Rocket Parade and allow the train in front to go a little bit, you know, a little bit further away. So at least we are building a gap, you know, by stopping here. So let's go ahead and start slowing it down a bit more. There's RLSJ's tuition center. I don't know what they I don't know what they teach there, but there's something. But yeah, we'll start slowing down to 5 now, and we'll go ahead and stop just there. I think that's a pretty good stop. Yeah, it's not too bad. And we will wait here to load up, and then we can get going to Leighton Stepford Road, which is the third to last stop on this route. So yeah, we are really getting through these pretty quickly. I kind of want to see if I can do some of like the long journeys as well. But the thing is that they're going to take me a while to do, obviously. B, I probably won't do them with face cam, because what I would want to maybe try and do is do them with or do them as like a speed up thing, because I think me just talking over me doing a journey for like 30 minutes or, well, 45 minutes for that matter, because that's how long these take, can get a little bit boring. You know, even this video to some might seem a little bit boring. So, and it will kind of be a bit boring for me to, you know, sit through and edit and stuff like that. You know, it would just be easier if I did like, you know, some talking and then just, you know, sped up the video or something like that. So yeah, but again, I don't know when that'll be. I don't know if I'll be doing it. I'm just telling you that is what I would like to try and do at some point in the future. But now we are on our way to Leighton Stepford Road. Obviously, we're going to be heading into platform 2, which is this one. And yeah, once again, it's, you know, rinse and repeat. We'll go ahead and load up and things like that, and then we'll be going on to Leighton City, and then it will be then at Leighton West. So, oh, I always forget about that one. I always forget about how it's 2 to 5 car marker, or the first one is 2 to 5. I always think it's 2 to 4, and then the S car marker is the 5th one. You're like, what would be the equivalent to a 5th one? I always miss that for some reason, and I don't know why. I always miss that important information. But I mean, we haven't overshot it by a, you know, massive margin. You know, we are still there pretty good. So let's go ahead and close the doors, and we will get going now to just go around the corner to Leighton City. But yeah, as I've been, you know, as you've been seeing, the game's been fixed. You know, we haven't fell through the void yet. We haven't done roly-polies on the tracks. We haven't done a pendulum swing thing, whatever it is, at Stepford Central, which is all good. I mean, we haven't stopped at any of those stations, you know, at any of those stations in this, or that we did in that video, in this video, but it's still working. It is still working, but I have to say, you know, props to SCR for, you know, actually, you know, solving it. You know, they actually, you know, got that fixed pretty quickly. So yeah, props to them for actually acting on it, because, you know, other developers would have to, or well, I'm not saying, but, you know, other developers probably would have had to have waited for probably a few months to, you know, get it fixed. And, you know, I think SCR, you know, got it fixed within like a week or so. I was honestly expecting SCR to take a couple of months on it, to be honest. But yeah, as it turns out, they only took a week, and the game's perfectly fine. So yeah, props to the SCR team for doing that. And we can now all get back to playing the game we all know and love. So let's go ahead and close the doors now that we have finished loading up at Leighton City. And we will now be on our way to Leighton West, which, again, isn't really somewhere I've been a lot in this game, especially since it was opened. I haven't really been to Leighton West all that much, so there's going to be a trip down memory lane for me as well, because, yeah, I haven't really been there all that much. So let's go ahead and bank round to the right. We'll slow down to 45 as well. I think we also have we also have like a 15 speed limit coming up as well. I think it's very laggy here though. This is probably where I will have to start you know, altering my graphics. Even that's, you know, still a little bit, you know, juddery. Yeah, there we go, that's smooth. Alt 30, I mean, I guess it isn't too bad, is it? Actually, it's now smooth, so maybe we could, you know, be on to full no, okay, yeah, yeah, don't do that. Let's go ahead and turn that down. Yeah, if anyone's wondering why I do have so many graphic settings, it's what I did with the I actually made a video like on the channel. It's basically how I get unlimited FPS on Roblox games, and because of what you get in the game as well, it might actually help some people who are playing on low-end PCs as well, because as you can see, you can literally dial in your graphics option literally to hopefully the detail because of how many slots there is. And looking at some of the coding as well, there's some like compression like things in there as well. It's all game-like things, which hopefully should make low-end PCs, you know, a bit better to play Roblox on. So yeah, as I said, I linked, or I made a video about it, so that'll be linked in the description. So make sure you go ahead and check that out if you want to. Just note though, I did it on Windows 10, so I don't know what it's going to be like on Windows 11 or 12 when that comes out. So yeah, I should just bear that in mind as well, or let you guys know about that. I did it on Windows 11, but I'm pretty sure, you know, if you were to just, you know, check out a video, you know, how to access so-and-so with Windows 11, you'll be able to find it pretty easily. But now that we are approaching Leighton West, we'll go ahead and stop it right now. There we go. Open the doors, and that is our journey completed. And as I've been saying, haven't gotten any bugs, so it's all working. So again, you know, props to SCR for you know, fixing the bugs. And yeah, you can now all go ahead and play SCR how you know and love without any issues. There we go. Pretty flawless journey, apart from just 2 minutes that we got at the end, or whatever that was. But yeah, that is the game finally fixed. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to drop a like. And if you're excited that SCR is back as well, make sure you drop a like. Subscribe to the channel as well for more content. And I will see you guys in the next video or stream. But until then, take care and peace out.